Okay. Looks like everything's working today. My hands work. That's saying something. Reset position. I don't know how I ended up. I think everything's working today. Yep. Looks like everything's functional. Hello to my 5 viewers. I just shuffle my stream settings. Yeah. So let's get started. If you noticed, I'm starting to get a little more professional with my streaming appearance. Hello, everybody. I'm the CDH Warrior. If you just tuned in, thank you for joining. This week is going to be a little bit weird for me. We're going to kind of play a relaxed schedule this week. For basically the next 2 weeks, we're going to be kind of relaxed. This week and next week, we're going to primarily flip between Pokemon and Minecraft. So we're going to do Minecraft for 2 days, which is unusual. We're going to do 2 days, 3 days. I guess 2 days. 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be streaming Minecraft. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to be streaming Pokemon Emerald. I've got 2 weeks left in classes, so that's kind of why this schedule is kind of weird. I'm kind of hoping things will work out a little better. This month will be kind of a weird, we're winging things level of strange. Mostly Pokemon, and Minecraft for the next like 2 weeks. Then when we finally get through that, we'll jump through and start streaming more of what I had planned. September is still planning to current plan is September Subathon and Code Realize. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully we do that. I don't know how well it's going to be, but that's our goal. Over the next few weeks, we'll kind of sort some things out. That's not quite a month away. Just a little under a month away. I think I'll probably start advertising September and what we're going to do for that in the coming weeks. Code Realize is going to make me shift what I stream off of, so no, actually it won't. I'll still stream off my PlayStation 5, which is currently what I stream Minecraft off of. I never thought I would end up becoming a Minecraft streamer. This project actually started as I wanted to find something I could do that would make sense for my viewers. Something that actually helped with my viewership. I don't know how well this is going to work over the next few weeks. Next month is going to be kind of interesting. We'll see how it works, but it should be pretty good. Um, the next couple of months, I've got some projects coming up. I think I discussed this on Saturday. I've got a singing project. I've got a Christmas concert that I want to try and do. It probably won't be Christmas weekend. It may be Christmas weekend, but it won't be Christmas Day. Um, so that's kind of what we're looking for the month. Um, I've got a couple of weeks where I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. And to be honest, I don't think most people have things fully planned out. Obviously, your big streamers are gonna have things planned out, but not folks like me. We just kind of wing it and hope things work. Um, Currently, this project is going to be a big run through. Um, I don't know how well things are going to ultimately work. Um, this month kind of being weird, wild, and confusing. But starting through next month, I think it's the 15th is my last day of college or whatever that. It's not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday is my final day of class. After that, I'm pretty much open and available for whatever I can slash want to do. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna try and push to start projects that week. I don't know if I'm gonna start singing, or at least attempt to start singing. Um, I might do some karaoke every now and then, but it depends on what I can get a hold of and what I can do. Um, I have a cover song that I'm kind of trying to figure out working on. I got an opportunity from a lady on X asking for people to do covers. What would you like to do as a cover song? And I got kind of an okay thing of, hey, I wouldn't mind doing this. It's going to be a matter of what I can do. Um, I've got, like I said, I've got about 2 weeks left of classes. Um, my hardest thing is trying to figure out what I'm doing. Good grief. I don't often get involved with things. I try to stay out of a lot of the like VTuber politics and whatnot because it gets annoying. Um, but the industry is a mess. It's kind of almost a high school ish. vibe most of the time, where there's like a weird belief that if you don't fit into a clique, there's no reason for you to be doing anything, which is scary if you think about it. But I think it's an unfortunate thing that most people don't get to see in this industry. I think people see the industry and assume, oh, this is normal. Yeah, it's not. Um, there's a lot of us in VTubing that are just kind of doing our own thing and hoping to get through. Um, I can't believe my head keeps breaking. And my hand, apparently. Um, I've got a couple more things to get together and do some interesting different ideas. I don't know a lot of people in the industry, which is kind of good and bad. I feel like I only recently kind of threw myself into VTubing. I've been a VTuber for about a year now. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing and what's the best option for me to do things. This project currently kind of sprang out of that idea that, hey, I need to probably do something. Um, is it perfect and ideal? No. Is it a good idea? Yeah, it can be. Um, I think over the next few months, it should be interesting to see what happens. Um, VTubing is more or less a medium. Whatever you want with your content is essentially you're only limited by your imagination and your resources. Um, it's kind of why I enjoy this Minecraft stream because I'm only really limited by my imagination and what I can put together. Um, I'm kind of hoping the next few weeks I can do some different things, get some different ideas put together. I'd like to kind of build more up with my streaming. I want to try and figure out. I got in settings. I honestly don't know what I'm doing here, which may be good and bad. Um, So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and kind of jump into Minecraft. I want to show, before we jump in, I want to show what our kind of odd goal is. This is kind of our big goal. Oh, I forgot where that image was. This is what we're kind of working towards eventually. I need to figure out how to make glass. Because right now I'd love to make some windows, but I don't know how well that's going to work. But I wanted to show what this ultimately could look like. I forget where I am sometimes. That is honestly the most outright honest statement I can make at this point. We'll see how much things go forward in a few weeks. I'm not really growing as much. I feel like there's one thing that nobody wants to talk about. I find it interesting with VTubing as a whole that while there is a lot of I'm kind of hoping over the next few weeks things actually make sense. Anyway. Anyway. Why are you not connected now? I'm gonna kind of go into my waiting. Ah, there it went. So it disconnected so long that it restarted the stream. Excellent. So I have 5 viewers at one point. Now it says I'm disconnected from Twitch. Gotta love this. So now my stream disconnects because the people doing this are idiots. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. It says I'm connected. It says I'm live. Gotta love that Twitch decided in the middle of everything to just stop streaming. Love it. I love the fact that Twitch can do everything to hurt you and suddenly decide, oh, well, you're just disconnected now. Anyway, I'm back. I've been streaming for 20 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into our Minecraft world that we've been working on. Start building up and putting things together. There we are. Now, I think this will work. Why do I not have audio out of... Give me 1 minute. Okay. Carpet. So one of the things that I now need to go in search of is sheep. Oh. What do you have that I can trade? So it looks like all he wants is hay bales. So that's all kinds of helpful right now. So, as it stands now, we're looking for our next item, which is trying to get some flooring. So at this point, I kind of need an axe to try and take down some trees. Although a pickaxe would probably be a better option here. I wish I could figure out how to get some lights, because that would honestly be super helpful. Why did I suddenly get nobody? Why do I suddenly have no one? So as it stands right now, I have no one. That's funny. Twitch, I'm sick of fighting you. Especially when you keep lying to me. Anyway. My annoyance with Twitch notwithstanding. I'm curious, has anyone else noticed this issue? Oh. I don't think I want to go that way. At least not right now. And now we're back to 5. Okay. Twitch, you're full of hypocrites. Not that I'm mean towards Twitch or trying to be mean towards Twitch, but come on, guys. Let's see, can we start getting some... So there's water there. Oh, wolf swimming? I want to figure out if we can get kind of exploding trees or not. I'm going to start... I'm wondering if I can also make carpet. Make a rug. Make a large wool rug. Not looking for concrete powder. I'm looking to see if I can make stone blocks. I know I saw how to make stone blocks a while ago. Oh. Oh. Oh well. I guess I don't need those. At least not right now. I really need something strong to actually be used in the... Okay. Something pretty strong to actually be used in the furnace. So I should get... stone bricks. So I now have stone bricks. How to make shears. How to make shears. I'm pretty sure I saw. Somewhere I saw how to make shears in Minecraft. That was wild to have the music just randomly there. Two pieces of iron. And the thing is, once I can get some wool, I can get carpet. Where to find iron? That's going to be my biggest thing. In Minecraft. I know it's going to have to be mined, but iron ore itself. What does iron ore brick look like? Iron ore blocks look like? Iron ore blocks. Minecraft. Oh. I do not see iron ore blocks. I'm assuming I'm going to have to go deeper into this cave to find it. Which, without a pickaxe, may be a pain, but... Is that iron ore? Okay. I found it. Well, I found a block. We'll see if I can find more, but I highly doubt it with my luck. Oops. How do I get out of here? I'm gonna get trapped, aren't I? Sheep! So I came out, I think, to the other side of where I was, yeah. So I know where that cave goes. So now I'm looking at... Okay, that's where that goes. Okay. I really need... Oops. o'clock. I don't need stairs, but I do... I'm gonna craft everything that I can right now. So my floor is starting to come together. I've got this cute little house, so I'm going to consider this a pretty decent one for today. I should be able to get my floors done. Oops. This is going to be interesting because now I've got more of a square house. That's about the size that I'm going to do. Now I know kind of what I need to do. Let's see if I can get some more stone. And also start making some carpet. That's stupid. Oh, because I'll bet... Okay, I can't use it the way I want it to. So our upper floor is probably going to be carpet. Take this out of our inventory. Why can I not place a bed on a floor? That's kind of ridiculous. Why can you not place a bed on a floor? Does it have to be on? Oh. Okay, so I can't do what I wanted to, but it should still work. Okay. This kind of is a weird, it's a strange core mechanic. Because they're both half blocks, you cannot place a bed on top of a half block. So now, let's see, what can I continue? Oh, I've been streaming for an hour. Now let's see, can I... Okay, the door is the same issue. Now I get this. Okay. So I can't do what I thought I was going to. No. I'm okay with just getting gravel out of this. If I get anything at all. Oh, I've got gravel. I don't need too much more gravel. Okay, so I can actually make a stone pickaxe and start mining this area. I don't even need this. Okay. I've got a stone axe. Okay. Now I just really need to get things like food built. Oh, copper. That should be a normal chunk of copper. So I've got more raw copper. Can I move the furnace? Nope. Sheep. Did I just break my furnace? I just destroyed the furnace. Love it. Carpet, and we'll be able to lay a half block. So I have wood floors now. Can I actually take in... Has to be a burnable. Kind of figured as much. Okay. So let's start chopping down some trees. I hate this, but anyway. We're coming up on the hour-and-a-half mark, so we'll see if I do too much more other than... I want to see if I can find some sheep. Because honestly, if I can get some shears... More than anything, I kind of need copper to get shears. The other thing that I can do is I've got a whole bunch of trees right here. A whole bunch of birch wood. How much birch wood have I... Okay, 12 logs. This is not something I'm really going to make flooring out of, so I'm okay with not having perfect amounts of things. How to make stone bricks. How to make stone bricks, okay. Oh, that's right. I needed to make stun. I don't really use birch for much, although I've got a birch door. The biggest thing is waiting. Also, here's an interesting thing. So I can place a bed on these slabs. Let me figure out. Yeah, I'm at an hour and 18 minutes, so I'm going to probably go ahead and place bricks. Oh, there's a hilarious exploit on this. Remember I was trying to figure out the slabs? My bed is floating in midair for the moment, but So I have floor, and I've got carpet. So at this point, I'm going to start to build my house up a bit. So it's not perfect, but my little hut works for the moment. Place on the outside edge. I think I had some stone steps at one point. Oh, wow. So at this point, I should be at a... So we're almost at a point where we're beyond what I can do anymore. I think this is kind of getting to a general point where we're gonna kind of get a whole bunch of bricks. I'll be back in a minute. I need to get some water and then I'll be back momentarily. At that point, this should have decided what it's going to do. And have a decent furnace at that point. Because then we can start getting bricks. I said that. Okay. So that's not too bad with what we've done. Okay, at this point I can actually build this back out. So I should have dirt. Yep. So at this point, looks like now my next goal is to look at building some windows, probably. I figured that would be the most logical next step. I am probably going to leave this weird hole because at this point, do I have another axe? Yes, I do. I'm going to be looking more towards taking out what's left. Ah, not what I intended. I thought it was about to die again, and I was going to... There we go. This one's dying too. Okay, so I now know I need to charge my controllers today. Today or tomorrow. Kind of figured. Birch planks are pretty decent. Okay, that's right. Cobblestone can't be used for... So. And then we're going to have to... My doors are birch, but most of my house is oak. So I'm okay with that. I'm going to try and finish what's left of this. So now I can get some stone bricks. Oh, that's right. I have to go back over. So the wall is slowly going up. It's just so time consuming. But now we have a 2-brick high wall. And I think that's about all I'm going to be able to do today. Um, Happy that I've gotten this far. Um, Not really Victorian style, but we'll figure out. This is just kind of my base house, and then the goal is we're going to take and this is where I'm going to start. If anyone knows what this project was going to be, they know this was going to take a while. But ultimately, our goal is to mine this out, flatten what's in front of us, and try and build this out a little bit. Probably my next thing to do is to build a I think you can make an oak slab. Place a door. Oh. There we go. We have a door. Oh, that's right. So, once I get like a too high wall, let me see, can I also make a window? I don't know what just blew up, but I think that was a tree. I don't see the explosion from tree, but I know there was a tree that blew up. So at this point, that's about what I'm going to do for today. But we have a house. We are getting walls put up. Now we just get to try and deal with getting stone slabs. This is not necessarily a Victorian style house, but this is how we're going to get started at this point, I guess. So, I will see you next time. Let's see who we're going to raid out to. Have a good night. We'll do Kirana. She's playing Water Park Simulator. So this should be a good one. Who on earth are you? Good grief. Kirana. Who is your users in chat? Nixie. PPUFO. Centrea. Aqua. Okay. This is going to be an odd collab, but it should be funny. Because it's Zen, PPUFO, and Zentra and Aqua, Zentrea, PPUFO, and Karana. So this should be a pretty good one. I'm not gonna knock. That's not my goal. Can't believe that was 2 hours, but anyway. Y'all have a great day. We at least have a house now. So, we'll go ahead and raid Kirana. Have a good night.